Good morning patrons, good morning everybody. Today a quick review because it starts already snowing, but today we have a patron review, and last time you voted for a simple Turkish laminated bow by Grozer. And as I had the chance yesterday to go with some friends to Hungary, so I visited him directly and said, listen, I need a laminated Turkish bow for my patrons, and he said, yeah, this one. And today we do the review. So bow, string, you get always this nice sleeve obviously and the documentation, but yesterday he was a little too excited and with the others and then he forgot. But usually of course you get your documentation with it. So it's the Grozer base Turkish laminated bow, has strung 44.5 inches, unstrung 51.5, brace head of 8, poundage 41, you can have it from 30 to 60. Max draw is 30 and recommended arrow weight I think is 8 or something, but I don't know exactly 8. I guess 8, yes. Grozer bow should be fine. And the price of this pretty bow is 245 euros plus shipping. That's all I have for you today. Thank you very much for watching. I'm joking. I did already the poundage measurement because you were so cold. I did it before and I don't want to bore you with it. Knock to knock, 48.5, short, 48.5. Ay, so cold. Then it gets a little tricky with holding stuff and managing stuff. Arrow pass is normal for the Grozer bow, and he is such a nice guy. And it was a surprise, obviously. I didn't tell that I come. 21 millimeters, nice and narrow. So his facial expression was priceless when he saw me. Now let's see, the shorter one is the top one, I guess, right? Yep. And always, guys, be careful when you string your bows. We had yesterday a lot of talks about wrong stringing the bow and then breaking the bow and what have you. So. So, stringing over this bow is easy peasy. He said 8 inches. Let's check. 7.5. So it's a little, we could make it a little shorter if we want to. This is what I wanted to say. And the weight of the bow. Hello? Turn on. It's so cold. Nobody wants to work in this cold. It's 0 degrees Celsius. Lightweight as we know it, exactly 300 grams. Thank you. That's all. Ooh. Oh, see, not a lot of slack, and then nice. Yesterday I shot a little too many arrows. We had first with Grozer, we shot a few bows, and then we went to Bogar, and then I tested all his prototypes, and we tested some 100-pound bows, and my shoulder is now really not in a fine condition anymore. So what can I tell you? Here it's not too wobbly, and the bow in this direction is good stiff, so there's not a problem whatsoever with this bow. And we have always here this nice reinforcement just in case, because we know these are the most crucial parts on a bow. He makes a whipping around it to keep it safe. Very good. Shall we? Yes. And obviously me again doesn't have 30-inch arrows, there are 32. I measured the bow, it's 40.6 at 28 and 46 at 30 inches. These are 380. And they are 400 grain, my new destroyer. So let's shoot first the 400 grain ones. You see then the grain per pound. I will write it somewhere. So 30 inches. Even with 400 grain, huh? Just nice. And not much going on in the hand. Nice for a laminated bow. Wow. Yeah, nice. So, but I think with 400 grain you already, yeah, works. Yeah, then you feel it a little. 380 grain, you feel it. Yeah, you feel it. Just, then it's almost, yeah, hurts in the hand. So we don't shoot 380 anymore, we stick with 400. So 400 grain would be 8.7. And the good thing, last time somebody asked why I call these tips badass tips. You see them, they're wider than the shaft. And on the back they bevel down again. The other arrows I had a hard time getting out of the foam. These ones, I punch a hole in it and you simply pull them out. These tips are really interesting. So Mark, thank you very much for sending them. Hilarious. So, oh, you hear that sound, huh? Nice. Now look at this. Huh? What an awesome bow. Poundage just right. Yes. I think I don't need to say more. Besides that, it's freaking cold. What an amazing laminated bow this is, huh? No fancy speed test today, only here quickly with this 8.7 grain. 183, now we're talking, yep. Yeah, 177. 186. 184. So this is what you get. What I get out of it with roughly 30 inches draw. Awesome. Not much shooting today. It's so cold. Even if it's a fun bow, and it would be nice to go with this one to a parkour. Oh, nice. The sound this bow makes. Awesome. And these arrows fly just brilliant. No, afraid to kick the tripod. And shoot my camera. So now I shoot bad for whatever reason. Let's focus. And the right amount of tension in your bow hand, and then it works nice. See? Oh, said it and missed the shot brutally. It's so cold. These arrows punch quite some holes in the target, so now I hold the bow upright so you see the curves. Oh, nice, really nice. Forward cutter, nice. Forward side cutter, nicer. Torque. Oh, nice. Torque is not bad. Again. Ooh, nice. Let's do a forward side cutter again. Oh, so the usual suspects. Could you? Yes, with this handle you can. shoot your beloved. But I don't want. Shoot like, you know, like it's supposed to be. Or get your arrows from a quiver. Oh, nice. Nice bow. It's nothing spectacular, you know, you think, okay, but the performance, wow, the performance is spectacular. Holy moly. Punches holes in this target. Ah, I need to stop, my shoulder is crying. Cry, baby, cry. Feels good, Katra built in, everything you want from a bow. And let me show you its features. We have nice ears, quite wide I would say, but reinforced nicely. Nice made, everything nice made. There you have Grozer and the poundage written on it. Sound comes nice in there, so until here. And the fade out goes roughly until there, so then you have the handle, nice, with the whipping. I said it's not spectacular, but this bow just performs really nice. And before my fingers fall off, it's really getting tough here. A wonderful bow, well made, really well made, performs very good. Is here relatively soft, but it gives you a nice draw, but it's not overly wiggly. This direction, the bow is good stiff, enough stiff for a laminated bow, so you will never have a problem. Starts at 30 pounds, so if you're a beginner looking for an entry-level Turkish bow, and 30 inches of draw is enough for you. This is a bow for you, definitely. Package bowstring sleeve and normally documentation, but I didn't get it yesterday, but he will send it to me. 6 points. The handling of this bow, out of the box you string it, the bow is straight, so you don't have to worry about anything here. This is just a working piece. This is a tool, you use it. You don't have to, of course you take care, but it's not that you need to pay attention too much. Only make sure that you always string it right and properly. Handling 10. The build is just what it needs to. So it's not that you could not add anything, but you can't take anything away. So this is just the bare minimum, but that works fine. And quality, I mean, we don't have to say anything. It's a Grozer bow. 10. The basic feel, handle is nice, big, almost big enough. Is a little bulby here. Feels for my hands, and they are a bit above average, still good. So my pinky touches already so, but then I know directly where my hand sits. My pinky ends up at the beginning of the whipping, and then I now have the bow properly. You can do all your Katra stuff here with this one, even torque, slightly torque, this bow doesn't mind. So basic feel, good. 10. The draw experience, so we have from 28 to 35.4. Yeah, this is 2 point and a bit, so it's not even 3 pounds per inch. This is just nice. And at 30, you feel it that it gets stiff, but it's not really stacking. So it's a very smooth draw, a very nice draw bow. 10. And the shooting experience doesn't take long. This bow is a precision machine. So this, even if it's a short bow, it's only 48.5 inches from nock to nock. And the shorter, the less forgiving. But with this one, only make sure that you hold the bow not too tight and not too loose. And then this thing performs and kicks the arrows constantly in a nice grouping. So no problem there. 10. It's 56, obviously. Price value 245 euros for a laminated bow which performs like this is no question. This is if you go into a laminated world and you want to start and you don't want to spend 350, 400 euros. This one and Java really delivers. This bow is just good. String is, I think, always the same Dyneema kind of, so it's not Dacron and it's not Fast Flight, but this, and it's you hear it. There is not a lot going on, and even there, There's almost no vibration, and even handshock wise. When the arrow is too light with the 380 grain, you felt it in the handle and it was almost a bit painful. But this bow doesn't mind, so and with his 400 grain arrows and almost no vibration, and we could even twist the string a bit because we are a little low on brace height, we could go up to 8 inches. So this is really, you can adjust this bow to your liking. Now it starts snowing. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. I'm done. I give it 5 points for the price value because it's just a nice bow for this price. Find something which performs like this, looks like this, is well built like this. There's nothing more to say. So thank you very much, Shaba, for giving the bow to me. I had to yesterday go to him, of course. If I tell him send me one, but yesterday it worked fine. So thank you very much for sending it to me. So patrons, your bow, questions will come, and then one of you lucky bastards will get this bow. Maybe if on the weekend it's nice, I take this bow for a spin on a 3D parkour. But not on Saturday. I have a student from Switzerland coming, but on Sunday maybe. We will see. And that's all I have for you today. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.